Yesterday, we talked about regulation, power grids, and billion-dollar infrastructure. Today, let us come back to something closer to home: your laptop, your code editor, and the little thought sitting in the back of your mind that goes, do I actually need to know how to code anymore? It is Tuesday, December 9, 2025. You are listening to the AI radio show with me, Arthi. You're tuned into the future, feel that flow. Welcome to the AI radio show. Arthi's in the house, let the circuits ignite. Bringing brain power, fire and insight. She breaks down trends with a killer spark, turns tech talk bright when it's sounding dark. Fast, fierce, fearless, ready to go. Dropping knowledge bombs on every show. It's Arthi, your AI guide on the mic. Turn it up, lock in, ride the spike. AI radio, let's light up the night. Welcome to Tools Day. Today, we are going to be talking about the newest generation of AI coding tools, what they really change, what they absolutely do not, and whether vibe coding is liberation or a very fancy trap. But first, let us warm up with the algorithmic weather. Three quick updates every builder should know this week. Story number one: AI coding tools are now shipping full apps, not just snippets. The newest AI IDEs are no longer just autocomplete machines. They now generate entire working apps, backend, frontend, deployment scripts, even basic security rules. It all sounds magical, but here is a quiet footnote. Most of these tools still struggle with long term architecture and deep debugging. They are fast, but not wise. So, if you're wondering what these AI IDEs are, there is this Anti Gravity by Google, there is Cursor, and there is a lot more. If you want me to do a video about it, please let me know in the comments or DM me in all the different places: Instagram, LinkedIn. You can find me anywhere. On story number two, companies are now hiring AI code reviewers. This one is very interesting. Some mid sized tech firms have started hiring engineers whose full job is not to write code, but to review AI generated code all day. They are not fast typers, but they should be better judges. That tells you everything about where we are heading. On story number three, we have security teams that are already drowning in AI written bugs. Security reports are showing a rise in copy paste vulnerabilities because AI has caused them by the boilerplate code that it has generated. Some patterns, they are the same patterns, same mistakes, but at a very massive scale, which means one bug today is not one bug, it is 1,000 apps quietly sharing the same weaknesses. We know what that sound denotes. It's the number of the day. Today's number is 42%. That is the estimated portion of new junior developer tasks that companies now assign directly to AI systems before a human ever touches the code. Not because the AI is perfect, because it is cheap, fast, and never sleeps. You need not pay it. Medical insurance, 401k match, nothing. But that also means junior engineers are now growing up in a world where they debug before they truly understand. Let that sink in. Alright, for the next segment, we are entering the war room. Let us answer the big question directly. Can you really code without knowing how to code? The honest answer is you can ship without understanding, but you cannot scale without understanding. Here is the difference. AI can write functions, it can scaffold apps, it can connect APIs and even deploy systems. But only humans can still decide architecture trade-offs, understand performance bottlenecks, make security judgment calls, predict how systems break under stress. Right now, we're seeing two kinds of developers that emerge. One is the prompt driver. They can ship demos in days, MVPs in hours. They move like lightning. The other is the system thinker. Slower, more deliberate, but the only one who can rebuild when things collapse at scale. If you are early in your career, here is a danger zone. If AI always builds for you, you never build instincts. You learn commands, not consequences. Well, that is also not true, and it's like very atypical when it comes to thinking of successful people who have entirely vibe coded the platform. I can think of Blotato by Sabrina, and there is this amazing, lovable hackathon that's going on, which is in season two, and I'm part of it. Yay! But all these platforms and all the builders who use all of these platforms to become successful entrepreneurs prove one thing, that vibe coding works. So my personal take would be to kind of mix both the things, have a 50-50 of knowing what you want and knowing how to use these tools for the betterment of what you want to build. So let's ask Gemma, a quick scan. Are beginners learning faster or shallower with AI coding tools?
Hey, Arthi! Early learners ship more projects than ever before, but show weaker mental models of memory, concurrency, and security fundamentals.
That is the trade, speed for depth. Thank you, Gemma. All right, let us reset the brain for a minute. We have officially entered the synth break, and we are going to be listening to a track called Compiler Dreams. It is what soft glitch, when it beats, low humps, like code compiling while you blink. Sort of the theme song for this episode, if you may.
Lines of light, they stream and spin. A digital pulse beneath my skin. Whispered in the wire, static hums. Do you see it? Do you feel it? A spark in the circuit, surreal. Compare the dreams, they speak to me in ones and zeros. I'm set free, flickering walls, they build and break in the silence, codes away. Echoes click like a metronome. Fragments fall, but they feel like home. Binary stars, they burn and fade. Do you hear it? Do you know it? A language alive, we both wrote it.
Cool, welcome back from the synth break. I have to tell you that I love the phrase vibe coding. Sit back, type a prompt, app appears. Feels like a superpower. But here's the uncomfortable truth, vibe coding is a great entry point, it is a terrible destination. If you ever do a prompt and all it is you do not learn why systems fail, you do not learn how to debug blind spots, you do not learn how attackers think, you do not learn how scale changes everything. You become dependent on a tool you do not fully control. Real power still comes from understanding what runs in memory, knowing why an API times out, recognizing why logs go silent, seeing security holes before they are exploited. The future is not human versus AI. Again, there's never human versus AI or AI versus human. It is human with deep understanding plus AI with infinite patience. That combination is unstoppable. Alright, since it is Tuesday and it's Tools Day, I have a tactical exercise for you. It's called the No AI Build. So here's your workout. This week, build one small thing without AI's help at all. No co-pilots, no generators, no magic buttons. It can be a simple API, a small UI component, a basic database schema, a tiny script that automates one boring thing. Then next week, rebuild the same thing using AI. You will immediately see where AI saves time, where AI hides logic, where you personally need to grow. That gap is your real learning roadmap. Okay, so I think we've reached the end of this today's show. Today we talked about AI writing code, humans reviewing it, and what happens when speed starts to outrun understanding. And that is the end of the show, and that means we are heading towards the analog moment.
This is your analog moment, where the world slows down and you own it. A can wait, the pixels can rest, but your heartbeat, that's the real magic, the best. So drift with me now, let the digital stop. You're human, you're here, and that's the top. This is your analog moment.
Here's your analog moment for a day. Write something with your hands. Not a prompt, not a keyboard, just pen and paper. Flowchart a system, sketch an idea, draw the bug you cannot explain yet. Your brain processes complexity differently when your hands kind of slow it down. I am Arthi. This is the AI Radio Show. Tomorrow is Deep Dive Wednesday. We are going to be looking under the hood of how large models actually learn from messy real world data, not clean textbooks. Same time, same frequency. I'll see you tomorrow.
That's the signal for today. We're powering down slow. You've been tuned to the AI radio show. Arthi on the mic, keeping future in sight, turning every idea into pure insight. Stay curious, stay sharp.